Okay, so how do we open it?
Red, orange, yellow. Leo. Oh, that gonna be the baby's name?
Alright, should be easy enough. Yes.
What the what the
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
I don't like this. But oh, dear Allison and Ollie.
A baby blanket? Ollie. She noticed.
Dear Allison and Ollie, we write
I
stories.
was her son.
Can I speak now? Thank you. We write stories to understand and be understood, but what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
That's where the
Is that?
that's where the baby's
Leo
buried.
Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why.
Yeah, when was this supposed to come up in conversation, especially with your fucking
Allie,
yo
did we do the right thing
prepubescent
opening
kids?
this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And there are still more puzzles.
Come on. Let's go to the dock.
What?
It's time to
Oh,
finish this.
that memory. But what all the other I guess they're not puzzles?
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
That's what I was thinking.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book?
The old bear's gifts for the princess, huh? Ba 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 ba. The bear, big paws. The old bear's gift for the princess. The bear, the bear, the bear. The bear and the princess. There we go. The old bear and the princess carry on their friendship year after year. He tried to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused him. This happened 1 year later and 1 year after that, and then finally the princess said, "Old bear, you are my dear friend and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I would sooner you have left me to the wolves than marry you." Damn. Did you really fucking drop Sam like that, Marianne? Jesus. And that's how it always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they're all I need. That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon, ripe berries, and newly bloomed bluebells. The old bear never again seemed to be bride, much as he might want to. Bluebells, berries, salmon. Okay.
And check.
Bluebells, berries, salmon.
Fresh caught salmon? Some roses, maybe?
Nope.
Maybe not. A newly bloomed bluebell?
And berries.
A handful of ripe berries? Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. Hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You're strong and kind, and you know so much. It is hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want you to know that I got the message. I'm going to get out of your hair now. There doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello, or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. Sam. Ah, my guy. Crafty Goblin's
Crafty
loot.
Goblin's loot.
That's from the princess and the 2 thieves.
Oh, yeah? Thanks for the heads up. Okay, what did we steal? What did we steal, huh? Once upon a time in the ancient West, there lived a wise princess, Big One House. The house was built from the strong wood in the forest. The princess said the princess was not native forest, but she never spoke about where she came from and made it cry. She didn't have many friends, but that wasn't how she liked it. The forest was big and deep, with many paths that led to her house, but not many visitors passed by. One winter day, the snow blanketed the earth, and the ice spent trees low. The wise princess realized food was disappearing from her house. Not much at first, only a few fruits and nuts and eggs.
I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Fruits.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit?
Yes. Fruits and nuts and eggs. What else we got? Maybe it's the birds or the mice. And for a time, the prince was okay losing some food for the winter. It was long and the little creatures need to eat too. But then small items started to disappear well. Spoons and plates, forks and knives, and blankets. Spoons.
What if they took some spoons?
Eggs.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
Ah, there we go.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
You're the best mom in the world, the prettiest princess. That's nice. Alright, we got some more. The Very Old Beaver's Repair List.
The Very Old Beaver's Repair List.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to...
I don't know. We're gonna find out, huh? The beaver fixes the house. Okay. Once upon a time, what will I do? Despite the princess, just then old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found out there were planks to play, stop princess, let me do that for you. I'm happy to do it. So if you want to help you with the roof, you may.
Fix it again?
The roof.
She fixed the roof shingles.
When the repair were done and the roof was all... When the repair were done with the roof and the walls, support post... Walls and support post.
She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. She slapped the posts with her... All right.
Boom.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you also have two small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. And I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I'd be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Carol. Damn. One more. The Crafty Goblin's Good Deeds.
The Crafty Goblin's Good Deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
The Crafty Goblin's Good Deeds. Goblins, the goblins, the goblins. The goblins. The goblins are in their voice. The goblins save the old bear. The pelican forgives the goblins. Okay. Once upon a time, one day, as they were out foraging for food, the pious pelican landed on a rock and dumped a smorgasbord from her beak. She comes to his magic and never empty. There were king crabs in red, blue, gold, scarlet, very her beak never empties, so we wouldn't possibly miss a couple of crabs. They were so they went back for clams and the urchins. Finally, the sea urchins. Finally, Goblins, I will share my food with you, but you must return. Follow my example. Be as generous with others as I am with you. Take that to heart, and I will get paid. But we have nothing to give. You have your nimble hands. The crafty goblins realized how much they had to give. They found the stalwart moose struggling with an itchy, hard-to-reach spot in his back, so they climbed up and gave it a good scritch. Moose.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
Yes. Next, they help the old bear who could not get the honey out of a narrow beehive.
They broke open the beehive for the bear.
They climbed atop the tree with the hive. Finally, they found the princess crying over something.
They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the O'Shea Glacier, catering to Gastia Channel tourists as well as Delos Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high-quality products, from home accessories, handmade souvenirs, to personalized apparel and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable customer service from Vecchi store co-owner Tessa Vecchi and up-and-coming artist Marianne Ronan. The business plan is prepared to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory to help cover expenses in the first year of operations in year one. In year one, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even. In year two, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary part of our business plan. What do you think, Tessa? Damn. Did I miss one? It's over here.
Here, the secret keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds.
Did I find them all?
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. Back in your pond, Big Frog. There you go, Stalwart Moose.
I feel like I didn't find them all, though. I didn't find the bear.
We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back.
I didn't find the bear or the Ice King. Or, wait, maybe I did.
That's the pious pelican spot.
Okay.
Crafty goblins go here. The Mad Hunter, always on the princess's trail. The moon hag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
Okay, so there's a few I didn't get.
I wish she just explained all this to us.
I mean, God, she was in a very sensitive spot, my guy. It wouldn't have been that easy, as much as you'd like to believe it would have been. It's like, oh, I wish she would have just, explained it. Like, there's a lot going on with her, you know? Anyway, I think it's time to... Gotta get all turned around. Go downstairs. See that memory.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find.
Is there? Like, obviously this is where you'd place every collectible if you had found them. Clearly there's a few I did not find. But, yeah, no, I've already solved all the extra puzzles. I've solved all the main puzzles. I don't see anything more.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I've seen all I have to see.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Is this the end? 'Cause if so, this is... Like, this has only been like half an hour. No, what am I talking about? I'm bugging. It's been two... It's not been 2.5 hours. It's been 2.5 hours. Has it already been that long? Yeah, it's been 2.5 hours. Whatever, we're going to the dock. Oh damn, you're already waiting. Okay. It's time. Now
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
it's not over, but we're definitely leading
Let's
up to
try
it.
and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Alexander Gershwin. Calling it right the fuck now. It was that fucking guy on the ferry we saw at the very beginning of the game. I fucking called it towards the, what was it, the end of chapter 2. I've been saying it this whole time.
Almost.
Tom! Fuck! I knew there was something sketchy about that bastard!
Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
Oh, and that's why she was
Marianne
like,
and
oh,
Tom?
sleeping
I
around
know.
with married men.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out
Tom.
here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
God damn. God damn. See, that's the thing. I had a slight inkling of a feeling. When he was getting real fucking suspicious after he dropped off that cake when Michael stopped over at the very beginning of this chapter. I was like, there's something slightly suspicious about that. And there was like, for a brief moment, there was a maybe in my mind. I was like, maybe Tom? But like, I don't know. I was
Let me
like,
take the lead on this. I know him better.
I was like dead set on,
I thought I did, anyway.
Sure.
I was dead set on the Alex guy just because he
As
hadn't
long
been
as
in
we
the
get
story at
answers.
all. So I expected him to be like a wild card, like, oh, maybe. But it would make sense that it wasn't him because, you know, we don't know jack shit about him. He hasn't been prevalent in the story at all, so why would they make him the big reveal? Tom's gonna try to fucking kill us, isn't he?
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yeah.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. And you would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment. But she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Mm-hmm. Oh?
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody.
Of course
You weren't
not.
supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked.
You seem to
I
be
was
panicking quite
terrified that
often.
This whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
Hey. You hearing me?
Yep. Sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
Understandable.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
Right.
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
Fair.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah. He's just a fucking coward.
Sure is.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made. One way or another.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
Oh, she knows.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
She never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was.
What do you mean, appreciate?
She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
Yeah, however you gotta justify it. However you gotta justify it.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was
Go on, say it.
a very pretty woman.
Oh, God.
And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have.
You think that justifies laying the pipe?
Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
Because he's running for office.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
No.
Jesus, Tom.
No, just Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
Oh shit, wait.
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
What knowledge you dropping on us, Tom?
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Oh, Tommy boy. Close call, my guy. Fucking yikes.
Manhunter!
Yeah, fucking tell me what really happened.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, goddamn.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
He's right, though.
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out?
Yes.
You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions.
Well, I mean, if it's a rash
Whole lot of
decision, that means they
lives at
didn't think
stake
at all.
here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And
Gladly.
never come back.
We gotta do it. We gotta leak it. If Allison has to go down, just bring Tom down. It's gotta happen, as much as it's gonna suck for the both of them. If they go the rest of their lives knowing they have this dirty little secret, it's not gonna fucking end well for them. It's the only way Allison can truly move
Allie,
past it, is if she comes
okay?
clean.
You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you?
It's the only way she can do it.
Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, you just don't want to remember
No,
the
it's
truth.
more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Mm-hmm.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying.
He isn't.
We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
No.
I'm not so sure anymore.
I don't believe that for a second. Oh no, it's a memory. I was gonna say, is Tom back? What's this? Are they finally gonna see it for themselves? They heard Tom's version of it, but now they're actually going to see it for themselves. Yep, gun at the side, not pointed at him. Hand extended. Because Tyler wasn't looking at her. He had his head down. That's why he remembers it the wrong way. Because he actually didn't see it happen until... Oh no, this is the big final decision, I see.
She had a gun pointed at me.
No, she
She
didn't.
chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
That's what Tyler heard, but... Like when their voice fucked up the fucking what they had heard before.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words. With the same gun, on the same pier.
Yep.
The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me.
Yep.
Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
Yep.
I guess it's possible.
Yep.
Fuck. I don't know.
I do.
And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, That's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Yeah, no. I don't think for a second she would have fucking pointed a gun at her kid for any reason. Even if she had gone fucking psychotic, like,
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill you! I'm not gonna hurt you.
yep. She fully intended on killing Tom, for sure, I believe it, but
No, don't do this.
Allison, this isn't what...
yeah.
She was going to kill herself.
Oh,
Just herself.
fuck. That makes a lot more
We
sense.
interrupted her and we got confused.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yes,
That makes 100% sense.
that attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through.
Mm-hmm.
I made a horrible mistake.
Hey, hey, it's okay. I'm here.
God damn. Where the hell do we go from here?
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs.
Yeah, alcohol.
What do you think? Would have aged well, or just gone bad?
Pull up, let's go.
Where are you at right now?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. We weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I
Because
don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it.
honestly, I agree, because after what happened,
This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay, I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us us.
no. No, don't do it. Like, that voice is what got you in trouble in the first place. It's
The
because...
Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the moon hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
God damn. Damn. There can't be. There's gotta be some follow-up though, right? Well, yeah, they got their closure. They found out what truly happened. There's gotta be like an epilogue to this, right? That they can't. Don't roll credit. I swear to God, if you roll credits, I'm gonna be pissed. I need some fucking like what happened. Don't you dare consider rolling credits at this point. Okay, good. 6 months later, here we go. Oh shit, Tyler got shaved. On the head anyway. Oh, he's got a new jacket? Why? I'm under the fireweed jacket.
One last look. I'm good to go.
Hi, bird.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week, and after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries.
Understandable.
You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome. Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes. I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
Oh. Hey goblins, we're in town. We're in town as you finally sold the house. Came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there was nobody home. Are you gone already? Things change so fast these days. Anyway, you know where to find me if you want me to fix things. If you're still in town, I mean. It's getting late and I'm pretty tired. Oh, and I'm sorry for acting like the stupid ass I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what used to be, but trying to do better, but I think it might be too late for an old bear like me. Not sure if this will reach you. It's getting late. Call me if you're still around. Be safe. Sam. P.S. I wish it was easy to fix everything as a boat. Aw, Sam. Okay, some kind of a birthday picture with Eddie and both of them. Looks like New Year's 2016 with Mikey and the squad. Them going, looks like some ice fishing. Looks like Tessa and the kids. Mikey and Allison at the roller derby. Looks like the siblings. Gotta make sure you take all the photos, man.
Seeing it empty is so weird.
Honestly, yeah.
It's the last time I'll ever have to.
Delos Crossing Most Wanted escapes. Fuzzy Bandit puts mail at peril once again. It's fucking hilarious. Oh shit, laptop? Y'all just gonna leave a laptop here? Michael. Must be relieved to finally be done with that place, no doubt. If traffic's not too bad, I should be back at our place around 4 p.m. Haha, traffic in Delos. Only if the mailbox bandit escaped. Hey, making that biscuit thing you like. Damn, on my way. I'll probably take out some fire hydrants, stop signs. Don't die, I'll keep it warm. See you in a few. Tyler. That's nice. Yes, take your laptop. Now leave the laptop behind. Don't need that. God damn. Honestly, it's kind of weird. Just walking around, fucking doing one last look over everything. Juneau University, Juneau University. I don't know why we're sending a picture to Allison, but okay. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we got. What else we got? Clearly there's little tidbits all throughout this place. What else we got? Anything left in the bathroom? Doesn't look like it. The height chart. The old goblin room.
For posterity.
Sure.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
goblins. Nice. Alright, I know there was a letter and something else on the little, yeah, on this little counter? Yeah, call it a counter. We got,
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
Dearest Tyler and Allison, I'm writing this letter from Juneau International Airport, where I'll soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. Okay, so you're down in Central America. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I'm sure you understand that sometimes we must follow without questioning the prompting of the Spirit. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. Before I go, there's still something I must confess to you both. Perhaps because I have never found the strength to confront my husband, I have never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children. I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared allow to unfold in mine. I have been deeply ashamed all these years, and I'm surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is the peace it brings to your life. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa. Damn.
Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky.
IPlayVidya Lost. By Amy Chung, Delos Crossing, Alaska. Thomas Vecchi loses mayoral election against current Mayor Leslie Scow. Mayor Leslie Scow declared victory in her bid for re-election over controversial challenger Thomas Vecchi. With almost 68% of the vote, Scow's triumph was the widest margin of victory in Delos Crossing history. Her rival, local business owner Vecchi, sparked much debate in the community over his gun control policies, but Scow's success has been mainly attributed to her willingness to reach cross-party lines. Many in the community say her re-election came as no surprise. According to sources close to City Council, Scow invited Vecchi to join her mayoral cabinet, but Vecchi refused. Vecchi declined to comment on the election results, except to say that he plans to focus on his family and other business pursuits. Some in the community were baffled by his comments, given the recent shuttering of Vecchi's business. The high-popular Tessa's Cafe, managed by his wife Tessa Vecchi. In a separate statement, Mrs. Vecchi announced that she was ending her thriving business to focus on personal and spiritual matters. Haha, sucker-fucker. Delos Crossing Police Chief takes on Alaska Crime Commission. Oh. Delos Crossing Police Chief Edward Brown calls for a legislative task force to examine law enforcement crisis. The public safety crisis is no secret among the people of Alaska, especially those living in far and remote communities. Delos Crossing Police Chief Edward Brown has tasked himself with making a difference and has been working for years with legislators to draw attention to what he views as the failures of Alaskan law enforcement. Today, Brown visited the Criminal Justice Commission in Anchorage to present the case for new measures to fight this crisis, pointing the finger at overburdened state courts that fail to recognize tribal sovereignty. Brown proposed a shared supervision of publicly funded law enforcement in villages and Native communities. This agreement would follow the same model as the Alaska Tribal Health Compact, where Native organizations have jurisdiction over Native cases in partnership with the United States government. Under Brown's proposal, tribal courts and Native organizations would be authorized to handle some cases. This realignment of jurisdiction would benefit the state and federal governments, Brown said, by freeing space in the clogged state and federal criminal courts, as well as significantly reducing the Native incarcerated population and clearing criminal records. Brown believes this compact would enhance relations and allow impacted communities to better serve and help themselves. This is the first step of many more to come towards much-needed systemic changes, Brown said. We need each other to heal. Ooh. Nice line. Yeah, he stole that from Allison. After she said, no, you should have let me visit Tyler. We needed each other to heal. Leave the house for good. Wait, there's something about outside on the back porch. I remember that. Admire the view one last time.
Gonna miss this.
It is quite the view.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Ronan?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
Damn. Okay, apparently there isn't a range to it, because if she's all the way in a fucking different city at this point... Man's just trying to chill. Oh yeah, we're hitting all the last stops.
Everything okay, Ty?
Actually, yeah. Everything really is.
Nice. They had to have put like a special thing right down here, right?
Yeah. Time to move on.
Yep. No closing statements about the barn. Understandable. A lot of crazy shit went down there. Oh shit, what do we got here?
It's too bad Tessa closed her cafe. That other place just doesn't quite hit the spot.
Hmm.
I should have probably run these by his place. Or just drop them off at Bernie's.
Oh, force him. God damn, like this has been like a fairly short game, but god, feels weird just, you know, walking through it, be like, yep,
I hope the next
it's all
Goblin
over.
family bakes a lot of sand pies in this.
Yeah, the good old fjord. Huh, stuffed moose, nice. The JC, the 5th annual queer prom. Nice. This is that thing I was telling you about. See you there, D. Aw, hell yeah, D's looking out. Aw, big homie.
Aw, dreamy sigh.
Aw, no, that's nice. That's nice, that's nice. That's nice. Is that... Is that a little fucking Master Chief? This was made, yeah, Xbox Game Studios. Yeah, that would make sense. There's a little fucking Master Chief on the hood of it now. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. Well, I think that's about it. Guess it's time to say goodbye.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess.
Damn.
Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan.
Nice, counselor.
I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweight, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
God damn. Wow. This was legit a really good fucking story. I liked it. Like, I like how they still included a somewhat supernatural element to it, but it wasn't like like it was a big part of the story, but it wasn't like one that had a huge impact on the story. Like, it wasn't one that had a huge impact on others. Like in the Life is Strange series, like the powers that these characters have, you know, also impact more of the world around them as well. Whereas in this one, it's just a neat little part of these two characters that doesn't really have any effect outside of what happens with these characters. It's just a neat part of the game that makes it just slightly unique from just an average, like, just what would be a normal drama story, you know? I really liked this story, I did. It was definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. And interesting in a good way, I mean that definitely in a good way. Really enjoyed it. I really did. I'm very interested to see what Don't Nod comes up with next. Like, you know, there's always the possibility maybe they make another Life is Strange game, which I wouldn't be against. I don't see them making a sequel for this game, really. I mean, I guess they could come up with something, but I feel like this is a nice independent, you know, just one-off story. And it was really good. But like, if they made another story similar to this, I enjoyed it. I would enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it. I think Don't Nod's been doing very well recently. So, let's see. Fate entry. Ah, yes, the final choices. Allison was grateful they completed Marianne's puzzle. Seriously, 20% forced the fucking chest open? Come on, guys. That's gotta be like people like going through the game again, right? Like their second time through and they pick like the opposite choices. Like, those puzzles were fucking baby puzzles. They're just really impatient. Like, nah, fucking force this bitch open. Jesus. Allison was influenced by Tom's testimony. The majority believed in Tom's testimony. Yeah. It made a lot more sense. It's like people are like, oh, she was just crazy. It's like, nah, she wasn't crazy. And like part of her, she was definitely like not in the best mind state, sure, but I do believe that was definitely the right way. Twins trusted their bond and kept their voice. Oh shit. So, oh, I'm guessing if that's, you know, a lot of these choices you'll see like it'll have like this little circle and they'll like click together or they'll like separate depending on the choices you make. So I'm guessing the majority of people like made choices to where the twins like agreed with each other. So they like stuck together, whereas this 6%, I'm guessing they disagreed so much and were constantly split on decisions that they just said, no, I don't want you in my head anymore. Something along those lines. Eddie remained in the dark about Allison's responsibility in the murder. The majority actually confessed. Really? Interesting. I wonder how that would affect the ending, if at all. Curious. Sam felt understood by Allison. The majority listened to Sam's story. 31% confronted him with his addiction. God damn. I'd sit there and listen. Michael felt closer to Tyler. Yeah, that's that boy. Yeah. I don't hold it against the 35% who didn't. Like, maybe you just weren't feeling it. I understand. But yeah, nah. Michael's a good guy. I like him. I feel it. If you're anyone or so. Yeah, that's nice. It's good they put that in there. Damn. Wow. Just wow. That was a good game. I really liked it. Really good story. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But anyway, that's going to do it for me for this game. Hope you all enjoyed it. And hope I'll see y'all in the next game that I play tomorrow. But until then, peace.